The 1973 United States 5-cent coin, also known as the nickel, is an intriguing piece of American numismatic history. While the design of the 1973 nickel isn't all that different from the previous year's coins, its potential value is what really sets it apart. Most of us think of coins like the 5-cent piece as being of minimal worth, just a small, everyday token in our pocket change. But did you know that some of these coins can actually be worth thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars? That's right, the 1973 nickel is one of those coins. At first glance, the 1973 nickel seems just like any other. On the obverse, we see the classic image of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, facing left. The reverse features the iconic Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, which has graced the nickel's design for many decades. But what makes this coin valuable isn't its basic design, it's the potential rarity and condition of the coin that can significantly boost its worth. Coins, like any collectibles, become valuable due to a variety of factors, but two main factors typically determine their worth: rarity and condition. The 1973 nickel, while not necessarily rare in terms of mintage numbers, can still be valuable if it has been preserved in exceptional condition. A coin that is graded highly, especially one that is uncirculated or in mint condition, can see its value skyrocket. This is especially true if the coin is free from any wear and tear and displays its full original luster. But wait, there's more to it than just pristine condition. There are also certain unique characteristics, such as errors or minting mistakes, that can significantly increase a coin's value. For example, some collectors might be interested in 1973 nickels that have unusual flaws or printing errors, such as misstrikes or double dies. These types of errors can be incredibly rare, making the coin much more valuable in the eyes of collectors. So, if you have a 1973 nickel with an imperfection, it might be worth far more than you realize. Another thing to consider is the market for rare coins. Coin collecting is a booming industry, and many numismatists and investors are always on the lookout for coins that could appreciate in value over time. This means that even coins that aren't immediately rare or in perfect condition can increase in value as demand for them grows. With that being said, it's not uncommon for 1973 nickels to be sold at auctions or through private dealers for a premium price, especially if the right buyer is interested. When talking about the value of a 1973 nickel, we also need to consider the grade that the coin is assigned by professionals in the field. Coins are typically graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a grade of 70 being perfect. A coin that receives a high grade, say, in the 60s, will be worth significantly more than one that has a lot of wear, or has been handled too much. Coins with perfect or near-perfect grades often attract a great deal of attention from collectors and investors, and they can command prices far higher than expected. At the end of the day, a 1973 5-cent coin could be worth far more than its face value of 5 cents, but how much more? Well, depending on its condition, scarcity, and any unique characteristics, the value of a 1973 nickel could range from just a few dollars to an incredible $50,000 in words. Yes, you heard that right, $50,000. That's how much a rare and well-preserved 1973 nickel could fetch on the open market. So, before you toss that old nickel into your jar of change, it's worth taking a moment to check its condition and see if you might have a little hidden treasure on your hands. You never know, it could be worth far more than you imagine. The 1992 United States 5-cent coin, or nickel, may seem like just another coin to toss into your change jar, but it's actually far more interesting than you might think. While most people don't give much thought to the 5-cent coin, there's a hidden world of rare and valuable nickels that can make you rethink what you have in your pocket. The 1992 nickel is one of those coins that, under the right circumstances, could be worth far more than its simple face value of 5 cents. The 1992 nickel carries a design that's become quite familiar to collectors over the years. On the obverse, you'll see the image of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, which has appeared on the nickel for many decades. On the reverse side, you'll find Monticello, Jefferson's Virginia estate, adding a historical touch to the coin. While the design itself hasn't changed much since the 1930s, it's the condition and rarity of individual coins that can make them incredibly valuable. So, what makes a 1992 nickel worth so much more than a mere 5 cents? The answer lies in the coin's condition, rarity, and sometimes even minting errors. When a coin is in mint condition, meaning it has been well preserved and shows no signs of wear, it becomes much more valuable to collectors. Coins that are still shiny and free from damage can command a premium price because they are harder to find in such pristine condition, but what really sets the 1992 nickel apart is the possibility of errors. While these errors aren't as common as you might think, they can significantly increase the value of the coin. For example, some 1992 nickels were minted with a die clash or a double strike, both of which can make them highly sought after by collectors. These kinds of minting errors make the coin much rarer and more desirable, thus driving up its value in the marketplace. Even a small mistake during the minting process could turn an ordinary nickel into a potential treasure. Additionally, the 1992 nickel has been known to attract attention because of its connection to the larger history of American coinage. During this period, the U.S. Mint was transitioning between different methods of minting, and the coins produced during this time can hold a certain appeal for those interested in the changes in technology and techniques over the years. This historical significance can give the 1992 nickel an added layer of value beyond just its metal content or physical characteristics. As with any collectible, the demand for these coins also plays a huge role in determining their value. The world of numismatics, or coin collecting, is an ever-evolving market, with some coins becoming increasingly rare and valuable over time. For those who are serious about collecting, the 1992 nickel could be a great addition to a collection, especially if you find one that's in top condition or has an era that makes it stand out from the rest. Now, let's talk about the money. Just how much could a 1992 nickel be worth? While most 1992 nickels are worth just 5 cents, there are rare examples of this coin fetching prices in the thousands of dollars, particularly if they are in pristine condition or feature a significant minting error. In fact, some 1992 nickels have been known to sell for as much as $49,000 in words. That's right, $49,000 for a single 5-cent coin. While this isn't the price for every 1992 nickel, it certainly shows how a coin that seems so ordinary could become an incredibly valuable piece of history in the right circumstances. So, the next time you find yourself with a handful of change, take a moment to examine your 1992 nickels carefully. You just might be holding onto a rare gem that could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Whether it's a flawless example of the coin or one with a rare minting error, the right 1992 nickel could turn out to be your ticket to a serious windfall. And who knows? Maybe you're just one lucky find away from owning a coin worth $49,000 in words.